Make those as your favorite things. Like Mary Poppins would say, these are a few of my favorite things. So it's those small moments that you appreciate on a regular daily basis makes a whole overall happier life.
That's what makes you smile.
Beautiful. Hello and greetings. Welcome to another exciting episode of Humans on Happiness. Like you know, Humans on Happiness is a social web series where we catch up on happy humans to understand their hacks and tricks and habits of how they lead an everyday happier life. I'm so happy that we're doing another live session and not a virtual session. And the best part is that we're at my second most happiest place in Wagga, which is the beautiful Cadell place. Actually happens to be a repurposed motor garage. So, getting straight into it, we've got here our happy human for today, little Miss Pretty Steph. Welcome, Steph, and thank you so much for taking the time of being with us today.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm very flattered that you asked. That you think I'm really lovely, thank you.
So Steph, tell us something about yourself.
I grew up in Junee, which is only about half an hour from here. So did all my schooling there. My father drives freight trains, still drives freight trains. We were lucky enough because he worked so hard and we had mum at home. So mum took care of us. So I have an older sister and a younger sister. So that was really lucky for us. We had a beautiful home which overlooked town, a gorgeous garden. We were very spoiled kids, but hopefully very appreciative of what they provided for us.
What part of your upbringing do you think mattered the most to make you what you are today?
I think Dad showed us hard work. Yeah, you work hard for the people around you, and just family. We didn't go out a lot or have a lot of friends over or anything. We were really close in family. We didn't look for anything. We really didn't.
So that is what we're here to talk about today, finding happiness in simple living. And to be honest, that's what really kind of stood out in Steph whenever I've interacted with her. That she comes across as simple yet so vibrant, and she has this smile that someone can immediately kind of give a second eye to. How about you share with us, Steph? What does happiness mean to you?
I think happiness means to me appreciating the life that you have. I appreciate the people that are around me. I appreciate the material things that I have. Mm-hmm. I appreciate the opportunities I've had through my life. And I think appreciating where you are now, I think, with who you are. Everybody wants to be somebody.
Very good.
I think once you accept who you are, there's happiness right there.
That's powerful, right? That appreciate and be happy with what or who you are. Everybody wants to be something else. Not all of us get the chance to, or are fortunate enough to do. That does not mean that we should be disappointed with what we have. That would lead us to be miserable.
Yes.
Correct? So how do you keep yourself happy, Steph?
I think, with happy, I think once I realised how to keep myself happy, my happiness is up to me, nobody else. Mm-hmm. I think once I realised nobody was going to make me happy and nothing I brought was going to make me happy, it's really easy. So what makes me happy is I try and make the best of everyday things. So I love coffee on the couch in the morning in my pajamas, or taking the dog for a walk, or cooking dinner with a glass of wine. In class or yoga class, thinking of something every day that's just for me. Nobody else has to understand it because they won't.
Wow.
And that's what makes
That is beautiful. Your happiness is for you.
And nobody else is going to make you.
Nobody else or nothing else is going to make you happy.
And it's not others' responsibility either
Oh.
to make you happy.
That is so powerful that it's not anybody's job, it's
No,
your
it's
job
not. Yeah.
to keep you happy. And finding happiness in small, simple things like a coffee in the house or a walk with in your pajamas. Not anyone can do coffee.
It's better in your pajamas.
I agree. So yeah, the small little pleasures of life. What is the joy or what is simple living?
I think it's leading a life manageable. I think we can get wrapped up in all the things on the to-do list. And I think if we slow down and keep it quite simple, we actually find the joy in the moments that actually happen during the day. I think you can be so worried about, I have to do this next, I have to do this next, I have to do this next. You've got no idea what you've done for the day. And I think if you just slow down a bit, keep your life manageable, that's when you find the joy in it every day.
For example, what you just said, that do not get stuck in to-do lists. If you could have a big wall full of post-it notes, but then like the way you said, that you could actually miss out on the pleasures of now.
Yeah.
Right?
You wake up a year later and wonder what you've done. You haven't paid attention.
You may have a lot of things ticked off, but then how much of it were you present?
Yeah. Did
yourself?
you enjoy it?
Correct. So I think that's a big piece of advice that we got, that simple living exists in enjoying the moment now, today.
Yeah.
Yes, you can have your list.
Absolutely. Make it manageable.
Manageable, yes, that's the word I forgot.
Yeah.
Make it live a manageable life.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Is it difficult leading a simple life? I mean, and the reason I come from this is there is these days in today's generation, FOMO, fear of missing out, is a big thing, right? And we're in a world where we're not just faced, but we're, I think, exposed to so much temptation of what they call a picturesque life, right? There are those beautiful holidays, beautiful house, lifestyle. Is it difficult leading a simple life?
No, I think with the social media thing and this, with people putting up the holidays and the past cards and things, I think it's a highlight reel, and I think it's actually what their life is. So I don't think it's difficult if you work out what's important to you.
So, do you feel like you're missing out sometimes? Or like, for example, a little while back, you said you haven't traveled much. Do you feel bad about that?
No, I don't, 'cause I think I appreciate the places I have been. And most of the time that's still in Australia. I've been out of the country all the time. But yeah, I appreciate where I go, where I've been.
And the reason I brought this up because there are many people in the world who have not stepped outside their own towns, forget countries, right? And they have this constant fear or anxiety because they see the world, everyone's traveling and stuff, because the world has become a global village, right? So I think the message that you shared is so crucial, that a good life is not dictated or determined by how much you've traveled or how many places you've been, right? And like the way you put it, it's a highlight reel.
Yeah, it's not real life.
Of their life.
It's not the everyday.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And all those material things make you happy for a moment, and then you chase the next material thing to lift you up again.
So, for a final thing, what would be a few tips that you would love to share of how someone can be happy leading a simple life?
Slow down a bit. Put the things in your day that you enjoy as much as possible. Things that have to be done, but try and bring a bit of fun to those things as well. Don't overstretch yourself. Say yes to everything. Appreciate where you are now and what you have now. And try and find the joy of happiness in the everyday, or making them fun, or making them special for you. So your morning coffee, make it your favourite coffee.
Oh, yes.
Body wash, make it your favourite scent. Or, yeah, little things like that. They all add up to make you happy. They put a smile on your face.
They do. Make those as your favourite things. Like Mary Poppins would say, these are a few of my favourite things. Because it's those small moments that you appreciate on a regular daily basis makes a whole overall happier life.
That's what makes you smile.
There you go. Beautiful. Any parting thoughts?
Just work out what happiness is for you, not for anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be for you.
Yes.
And then you radiate that to everybody around you.
Like you.
Oh, thank you. I love the message you're sending. So this was a big yes.
So work out happiness, what happiness means to you. Not for others, not from others, but what is it to you, for you, from you. And yeah, that work on that, stick to that, and then take it from there. Thank you. That is wonderful. I think that